Turn my headphones up. All right.
Damn, Jay,
It's 8:15 with the Trap Queen. 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 You know the vibes. Yeah, you know the vibes. What's up, everyone? Welcome to another Wednesday, okay? You already know what it is. Power. It's moving along, season 3, episode 6. So let me just go ahead and bring up Brillo. What's up? What's going on?
Slow motion.
Yes. Let's see who's up in here before we get into it. We got Daria and DeMarcus up in here. HEA, what's up? How y'all doing this evening, okay? Put a 1 in the chat if y'all feeling good right now, okay? This year is about to be over, y'all. Can y'all believe it? 2022 is about to be out of here. 2 weeks. It's been an interesting year, y'all. Interesting year. So let's go ahead and just show y'all what we working with today. Before we get into the episode, y'all already know in the trap, we got to have the manners. So please make sure you're liking this video, subscribing if you're not already a subscriber, making sure you're sharing me, okay? It's okay. It's enough for me to go around. And yes, making sure you keep your notifications bells on because you never know. I might surprise y'all with a couple lives at the end of the year, okay? So make sure y'all in the know. You doing all right, DeMarcus? That's what's up. That is what's up. So y'all already see. We over here trying to save Lobos. Kinda, okay? Well, let's start it off with, Tommy. Tommy, of course, he just had to kill his baby mother. And he didn't even know it. He didn't even know it. Oh, man. Shout out to Yo Gotti. But Ghost finds him sleeping in the car because he can't go back to the crime scene. Like, that's too traumatic for your boy. He's all red. You could tell he just... he's down bad. Man. What did you say, Brillo?
Man, get over it, man.
Can you not? You have no
day, B. Get over it. You done killed many folk.
He didn't love them people. He loved Holly. Bro, come on. Don't do that. But he over there sick. And Ghost is trying to, get him together. Because, he don't like seeing his brother down. He ain't really ever Holly anyway. But the boy is over there sleeping in cars and whatnot. Yes, DeMarcus. DeMarcus, put a 1 in the chat if you feel bad for Tommy. Come on. Is there a heart in the house tonight?
Put that 1, DeMarcus.
Stand up. Let me know if you understand.
Ain't nobody feeling bad for no Tommy Patrick Egan.
You got to have love.
Holly killed herself. He can't blame himself for that.
Is there a heart in the house tonight? Put a 1 in the chat, please. Let me know if you feel bad for Tommy. Hey, Tamika Boo, what's up? How are you doing? Boo? But yes, Tommy's over there lovesick, but we got to move on, okay? Like Maya. All right. So, the feds, they trying to figure out the best way to transport Lobos, okay? Because they don't want the Jimenez trying to kill him again because we got to make sure he do the time for the crime, all right? But they're trying to keep a low profile, so they're going to transport him in a low-key civilian situation. And yeah, this was a no-no. But Greg Knox is going to spearhead it. What's going on, Brillo?
I mean, they should have did a military transport. Like, what are y'all doing?
Like really? Like, this is...
I need armored cars, dudes with Ks and assault rifles. Come on, man.
This is an international drug dealer. This ain't Pookie down the street selling nickels and dimes. Like, this is serious. Y'all playing around.
Trying to transport El Chapo on the civilian. Come on, man.
on a school bus. Like, what are
Right.
we doing? This is they're all idiots to me, but it is what it is. So Lobos is going to be going to the next spot on a low profile situation. Ghost trying to get, Tommy back and up and running. He's like, we got to get this plan to kill Lobos together. So what we gonna do? So he was like, all right, boom, Kate gonna be my alibi. If you like pay attention to the dialogue, he's something if I give her enough coke, she gonna be my not enough coke, not on the strength of you, my mama.
You ain't gonna fold.
Tommy, you were short. I don't know now. I may have to turn you. She probably got a little scale at the house. I don't know.
Right.
Like you told me an eighth. I mean, I don't really, I just know that in weed terms. Sorry, mom, if you watch it. But Ghost was like, all right, I'm gonna use Karen Bassett. He was like, you already got a side bit for your side bit? Tommy was hella hilarious. He was like, no, Karen works for the hotels. I could just make it a situation where, I'm gonna have the meeting out of town. So he was like, all right, cool, bet. So, they little, brothers unite. So we about to kill Lobos. DeMarcus said Mike Sandoval wanted Lobos to get caught, I believe. Yeah, certain parts of the episode made me feel like he wanted to either get him caught or get him killed. I feel like either way it was going to be good for him, but I think more so killed because he knew if Lobos was still alive, he would still be coming for that ass.
Right.
Yes, Karen was feeling right. Ghost tells Milan, I no longer need your services, sir. Well, in terms of, personal detail, he was like, well, I just saved you and your son's life. Most people will be highly grateful of, the situation. So, bro, like, why are you trying to demote me? Goes like, it is what it is, bro. Sayonara.
Yeah, this is Ghost just, I don't know what he was thinking. He should have been thanking that man, even though he don't know that's Milan, but seemed like he was tight. Like, I should have let them smoke your ass.
Facts. Like, for real.
Like, what?
Like,
I would have said, what? You firing me for saving you and your son? I should have let them smoke you.
That would have been fire. If it was somebody else, like 2-Bit or somebody, they would have said that line. But yeah, well, he's still, undercover. But yeah, that was hilarious.
This whole season, yeah, I agree with Marcus. This whole season was a one big fat Ghost L, bro.
Yeah, you're right.
The whole season.
And we only on episode 6, and he ain't winning yet.
Yeah, his L's is they haven't even started yet.
Just sad Ghost. So they over there at the penthouse, and he's like, dang, Tasha, she was trying to get in touch with Holly because they trying to do their situation with the hair and whatnot, and she's not understanding or really aware that Tommy killed Holly. Nonetheless, like Holly is dead. And so she asked Ghost, like, what's going on with Holly? Like, why she can't be Tommy's alibi? Why, what I'm saying? It got to be Kate. He was like, well, Holly's a bad idea. And so she's like, oh, did she, tell him about the baby? Like, Ghost was like, damn, I didn't know she was pregnant. You could tell, like, he was feeling a little bad. What you think?
Yeah. No, Ghost soft. He was slipping his whole time. I don't even think she was pregnant. I ain't see no pregnancy test.
She took a pregnancy test.
Oh, she did?
Yeah.
I ain't see her pee on no stick.
You gonna figure out. You gonna figure out a way. But no, there was a scene where she was in the bathroom, all distraught.
Oh yeah, I remember. Right.
Yeah. Okay. So she was pregnant. She was back and forth. About.
I ain't sure it was Tommy. She could have been smashing other dudes on the side.
Darn well, all she wanted was Tommy, unless she had a little fling in Ohio at the Motel 6 where she was staying. But she loved her some Tommy. She was faithful. So, so pretty much Tasha is a part of the plan now, in terms of, Ghost's alibi. And so he's like, well, I gotta go. Keep Tommy here so he won't be, slipping and being drunk overnight. And she was like, well, dang, is your girl waiting on you? He's like, well, it's part of the plan, T. So Angie comes home. Ghost is packing. He was like, telling her the situation about Karen Bassett, trying to get a look at the hotel because he's trying to have his clubs in there. She was a little suspicious, but he played it off. He was like, I wish you could come with. And she was like, yeah, I think I want to too. So he was just like, oh, bitch, this ain't part of the plan. But she was like, I can't because I have a big day at work. I can't tell you why, but just, trust your girl. Next time I'll be there with you. So it was one of those.
He knew why she couldn't come.
Yeah. He already. That's why he planned the whole situation. It was perfect. But Angie, do you think she is gullible for thinking like, he's going out of town the same day Lobos is being transported? Like, is that a coinky dink or is she just being slow?
No, she need to stop trying to play both sides. She was just stupid. You should have straight up told him, like, they transferring Lobos. She could have helped him.
Facts.
Saved her life.
Like, she always end up cleaning up on the back end, but if you was in the front end, we had to go through all that. Like, girl, get on the front.
Right, she already helping him. She just dumb.
Oh, I'm so over Angie. So, they arrive at the Karen Bassett and, her family.
Look at Tasha. She ready to remarry.
I ain't gonna lie. She definitely was kind of low-key giving bird in this scene. Oh, my God, this is beautiful. Like, she never been nowhere. Like,
you'll never see nothing like
IG model.
This is over your... like, this is over you, Tasha. Look at her. She like, oh, my God.
Maybe we're going to rekindle things here. Get the spark going. Ghost is like, nope. Oh, they did have a little scene later on in the episode that was kind of funny. But yes, they're, pretending to be, lovely husband and wife. They're putting on for the camera, holding hands, looking real chummy and whatnot, because we have to make sure this alibi is airtight. Hey, MAC, what's up? How are you? Thank you for coming through. Make sure y'all like the video, y'all. So, Lobos is in the room. This actor, oh my God. And I can't remember his real name. I apologize. I want to say Miguel something, but I know that's wrong.
You're ridiculous.
Enrique, maybe. I feel like it's Enrique. But he was really tested, Greg. He was like, can you massage my calves? I'm like, come on. I feel like he low-key was probably improvising a lot of this dialogue.
He had to be, because they couldn't write nothing as good as that. They don't have the vision.
No. He had the vision.
Yeah. A lot of those lines improvised.
And not him flirting with Greg DeMarcus. He was definitely flirting. Like, he was flirting with everybody. Like, Lobos, do you have a type or nah, bro? Like, come on, what's going on here? But Greg, he's trying to, play good cop, all serious, but you ain't about that life either, Greg. So we over here, going along, making sure Lobos is transported safely. Mike Sandoval over there, he's playing it real close, Brillo. Like, he's over there in the meetings, they're monitoring the situation at the office, but he got the flip phone communicating with Hugo, which is Lobos' man, telling him he on the move. Like, ain't that too close for comfort? Like, you're right there, bro.
Right.
You couldn't go in the hallway or something, but I think he thought he was just really that dude. I mean, he low-key was, because he threw me for a loop. So Tasha's, playing it off. She's, magazines, chilling, drinking, vibing, acting like Ghost is in the shower and he's not. They was playing it real good. Like, they had the shower running. Karen, she low-key fake. She was really putting it on Ghost and, being all chummy with his wife.
She good. I mean, Tasha good for an alibi, man. I mean, she earned her, this one. I'll add it to the Tasha tab.
I know that's
painful. Alibi to kill Lobos.
I know that's so painful, but you really pay her some compliments. And Max, I love what Lobos said. This is where I get off. Yes, that's definitely hilarious. This whole episode, Lobos was doing it. But yes, Tasha's being the alibi. You had something to say?
Nah.
No? Okay. So, yes, it's the plan is ready to go. Free Lobos, all right? So, Tommy got Lobos' homie, They over there, little stakeout situation. They have, I can't remember the name of the device. Well, not device, but where they roll, like kind of flatten the tires. What is that called?
Spike strips.
What is it called?
Spike strips.
Yes, the spikes. So they lay that down because they know the route, and we see the van situation, and yes, it's time to get Lobos out the van. It was a whole firing situation, and I was a little confused because Greg over there was bleeding. Like, you would have thought he was about to die. So remember this, because he was spitting out blood. At the same time, he was still trying to be a cop, trying to make sure he understood or noticed how many people there was, trying to listen to their voices, what they wore. But you can tell me Greg wasn't shot, okay? But we eventually get Lobos, and he realizes that, yeah, bro, you about to die. But he's talking real slick about Angie, and he was like, I planned my whole attack. I have your girl Holly. Yes, I have her with my homeboy Hugo. He gonna hurt her if you don't let me go. But of course they know he full of ish because yeah, Holly is dead. But it was kind of hilarious. But Ghost, is he sucker simp? Another reason for him being a sucker simp, because as soon as your boy Lobo started talking about Angie, he wanted to pull the blicky out real hard.
Season 3, Ghost was the sucker. This is when I couldn't stomach Ghost at this point.
No.
Of course, come on, man. That's supposed to be out right there. I would have left. They should have left Lobo stinking right there. What did he? What I never understood that. Like,
we gonna get to it in a minute.
Twist his top back right there and leave him stinking on the side of the road and keep it moving. What are y'all doing?
Not stinking. Yes, definitely. We're gonna talk about that too, Mac. So this was hilarious to me. So Angie, of course, during all the commotion, she's trying to text Jamie, and she's changing the text messages so it doesn't necessarily tip him off, but at the same time make sure he's good. And the whole time, Tasha over there got his phone, because they're not supposed to have phones and being tracked while killing Lobos. She's over there texting old girl back. Like, is this an MVP moment for Tasha? You gotta give it up for her. You texting the side chick for your husband, like.
Nah, she got to me. It's in her best interest if Ghost kill Lobos and he don't go to jail, because she can stay in the penthouse. So she's a finesser. This is what she does. So I'm not surprised.
Okay,
come on, man. Any hood chick could do something like this. This is what they get excited off of. She was happy to do that.
But it still take a little bit of
drama,
swallowing of the pride to be texting the side.
She don't care about Ghost. She trying to keep that bag alive. You see where she at?
She cares about Ghost. She doesn't care about Jamie.
She know they are the same. They are the same.
Not sister wives.
Right, sister wives.
Oh gosh. So Greg comes back to the office and just some bruising occurred because he had his vest on. So I'm like, how do we get from spitting out blood? No, don't get me wrong. He got in a scuffle to where he kind of fell on the van. But I'm like, am I tripping? Like, is that really good writing or not? Like, I don't know. It was annoying to me.
No.
Like,
yeah, it was one of them plot holes. I don't want to say plot holes, but they should have shown somebody punching him in the face or something.
Yeah, like
he got shot all up in the chest. But if you got the vest on, you're not gonna be coughing up blood.
Yeah, I didn't understand that. I watched the scene a couple of times. I'm like, I'm no forensic person. Don't get me wrong. That's what I wanted to do when I was in high school because I watched CSI all the damn time. But the math wasn't mathing for me. Like, I'm like, come on, Greg. So he comes back. Angie's low-key relieved. But Hugo's calling Mike, yo, like, Lobos ain't at the meeting spot. What's up? So, of course, he frantic, like, oh, Lord, what the hell Lobos at? Because nobody knows. Sandoval kind of put the bug in Angie's ear, per se. But, of course, he doesn't know that part of the plan. And Max said episode to episode power shifted amongst the primary characters. They always would do was in the best interest. Yes, definitely. So yeah, I apologize. The slides were in a wrong place, but yes, it's a situation where they told Ghost. I mean, Lobo's like, the jig is up. We got you. You coming with us because today is your day to die. All right. And so they over there realizing they took the tracker off Lobos, but he had a whole cell phone on him. So that's bad because that could be traced whether it's on or off. So while Tommy and Ghost is arguing,
I don't understand why that mattered though. Leave his ass stinking on the side of the road and get him.
I guess they were trying to make sure they were. See, all right, now I feel like you gave some people a hard time for leaving dead bodies to be found, Brillo.
I get that, but I mean, y'all both got alibi. I don't know.
I get that.
Y'all ain't even. You are on a trip with your wife out of town. Tommy is with his mom. I mean, sometimes you just leave a body out. I guess. I don't know.
If it's desperate times, but if you have that extra planning, especially somebody like Lobo's a big fish, like I feel like the alibi is should be a just in case, more so like, okay, we're gonna have to just shoot to this as an option. But I still feel like it was goofy of Lobo's getting away. Like it was a hot mess. They really like amateurs right there. HA said it's not her favorite episode. It was okay. I mean, it wasn't my favorite, but
I just didn't understand why it mattered that he had a phone. Like, so what? Come pick him up.
You're being too thug life right now. Too thug life.
Just saying, man. Maybe I'm tripping because I do trip sometimes. Let me know. Should they
I get your point, but I also see why it was important to them as well. They're trying to cover all of their tracks.
Yeah, I see why they don't have their phones nowhere near it.
Yeah.
But
they just didn't want his body to be found, because they had a grave already waiting for him. So they just kind of wanted him
to just make it like he got away. Possibly. I get it, but shit, it's time for plan B. Out of here.
They need to up to plan F's because this is a hot mess. And more goofy, as you would say, they couldn't find this man to the wee hours. It's nightfall. It's whole nightfall. But they end up, Lobos end up hitting Ghost with a little branch, and they started scuffling, and Ghost was like, I gotta end this now, Tommy. And Tommy was like, no, and he kind of said what you were saying, if we was gonna do it now without the grave, we could have just shot him in the car. You know what I'm saying? So Tommy was agreeing with pretty much what you're saying. But Ghost was like, we just gotta get this over with, bro. Get this over with. You have anything to say about this?
Right, and then they still just end up leaving them stinking. Come on. Come on, man.
Oh, God.
Point out the goofy Hall of Fame right there.
Maybe you need to you definitely need to bring that back.
They should have just left his ass in the car. They could even set the car on fire. I don't care.
They could have did something. And that was another. Go ahead.
Shoot him in the van, torch the van, get back to y'all spots where y'all supposed to be at.
Yeah. And another part I didn't like when they were in the car, Tommy was driving, and they were hiding under a little underpath or a little bridge situation. And the homie was like, this is not a part of the plane. He was like, well, we gotta ditch the eye in the sky, because we heard the helicopters. But it's that, I don't know if that's a plot hole or not, because it's you literally just went underneath an underpass. You couldn't really have evaded a true helicopter that easily. That was kind of goofy to me. But who am I? Maybe I'm being. So, they're in their little locker where they always change after they kill folk. And Ghost was like, we free. We finally free Tommy. We good. And Tommy looking at him I guess, but I ain't got no connect. I ain't got no girl. What I'm be happy about, and Ghost was telling him, this is only a portion of our lives. But Ghost, don't you realize this is Tommy's whole being?
Tommy should have been listening, bro. You too old for this.
That's facts.
You should have been listening, honestly.
That's
But Tommy don't even know he in Blender via association.
yeah, that's true too. Oh, poor Ghost. Hey, Jay. Unfortunately, this was the best thing they could come up with because the actor had booked another show. Courtney wanted to keep. Well, was that is right. Yes, he did say that. I'm not sure when he first said it, but he definitely said it on The Crew Has It with Michael Rainey Jr. and oh my God, Braden, but I can't think of his Gianni Paulo. I think that's how you say his last name. But yes, that is true. I forgot about that. So Ghost comes back because he, was on a run. That's what he told the doorman and, made it appear on the cameras. And Tasha, she was trying to keep up with the alibi to get his shoes shined, but she started the separation papers in his bag. So she signed them. She was pretty much tight. And this was annoying to me because she's like, well, the prenup says I get half if you want out. And I'm trying to remember because we had prenup conversations before. I don't know. I don't want to look too deep and it hurt my head. But yeah, she was annoyed with being separated. But what do you got to say about Tasha being mad he wanted to be separated?
It just makes no sense. It's just dumb. You
Oh,
know what time it was. Y'all not together. Like, what the hell? What's the problem? You sitting here texting. It's his woman.
yes. And it was hilarious because, she was like, this girl hooked on you. She been texting all day. Like, it's just kind of funny because they really acted like just partners, not, married. Of course, they're not together. But, he calls Angie to kind of check in while Tasha's over there listening. So she's getting annoyed. And at the end of the call, she was like, is that easy to lie, Ghost? Like she I don't understand Tasha's psychology right now. Oh gosh, like what's up with your girl? Like, is she?
I would have been like, all right, yo, Uber is here.
Not Uber.
Whatever they was using back then.
Oh God. And Max said, as a man, I cringed when Ghost told Angie, I love you too in front of his heart. Yes, that kind of stung a little bit. I know it ain't your boy Brillo ain't
there. Why, Mac? You love who you love.
I'm just saying, I cannot. It couldn't be me.
They are not in love with each other. Why are they pretending?
I know, but it's different when you
say me too. You don't gotta show this lady no respect. She ain't respecting herself.
I'm done.
He texting his woman and banging his stepson. Come on, man. He's a thotty. You know how you treat the thotties? He already married her. You dumb for that. You dumb for that, bro. Sucker Simp Hall of Fame for that. You married her.
Suck. Not her being a thotty. Oh.
How you marry Tasha, bro? Come on, dog. I don't care how many blickies she took.
But no, this was funny. When, she was ready to go to bed, she was like, okay, I want my own car when we leave tomorrow. Like, all right, cool. Like, this is what it is. He finds himself trying to get in the bed with Tasha. And she was like, take your raggedy behind on the couch. Like, I know you probably going to say he ain't wrong for trying to get the little sneak situation with his wife.
Might as well. Shit, I would have been a little more persistent. About, no, you get on the couch.
Not Tasha on the couch.
I would have just got another room or something. I don't know.
Well, they had to kind of play it off like they was like,
Yeah, I get it. Man, I'll be like, you know what? You're right. You on the couch. Whatever.
The audacity, though, of him really thinking like, oh, we gonna. I mean, he probably. I don't know. I ain't gonna lie. I just feel like it probably would have started innocent, like you gonna be on your side, be my side, huh?
I mean, that is his wife.
I know, but honestly, I feel like at first he wasn't thinking about that, but how
she ain't found them divorce papers. She would have tried to go crazy on them to rekindle something. If she didn't find them divorce papers, she was just tight.
Yeah, she probably would have. Yeah, how you kind of start scooting over to the other side. Yeah, I can see that happening. DeMarcus said, "You're not a real liar until you lie to the one you love." Child, child. James Kelly said, "Angie and Ghost always and forever." Mm, mm. Let's move on. Okay, next morning they wake up. Tasha's like, "I gotta check on the kids," because she said Big Mama was getting frustrated with Tariq that last night because he was trying to sneak out and was being real disrespectful. So talk to your grandson. Talk to your grandson, Brillo. But Ghost, he proceeds to have his little meeting with Karen Bassett and whatnot. HEA said, Brillo, tell us how you really feel about Tasha.
Yeah, man. Ghost should have never married her, man. He was above her. Come on, man. You better than that.
Oh, not him being better than her. Look, I mean, I hate admitting this. Like, him and Angie were kind of meant to be, but
he should have left her alone too. He should have found him a sensible woman that would have just been like, "Okay, damn, we done with the dope selling. We got a club." Come on, man. Is it that hard?
He tried with Ramona at the end.
Yeah, she was solid, but it was too late, man.
Yeah.
Tasha had already corrupted my grandson.
And Max said he loved Angie, but he trusted Tasha depending on the day. Depending on the day, one is more important than the other. Yeah.
He trusted Tasha to serve her to whatever was in her interest to keep the bag moving. If she could have put James in jail and kept all the money, she wouldn't have gave no damn. Like if she could have not did the alibi and you know what I'm saying, if it wouldn't affect her, she would not have helped him. Mm-hmm. Helping him was helping herself in that scenario.
Yeah. And Max said most men fall in love with the version of himself that he sees in his woman's eyes. Yeah, I believe that as well. I believe Courtney had that in mind as well. DeMarcus said, imagine if Tasha and Kenny were together.
Delusional.
Do that.
She delusional.
They would. One of them would have died real quick.
Because her love for Tasha is disgusting. Yeah, Courtney, I'm petting you.
So this scene was fire. Okay, so James officially fired Dean. You know, he had that talk with Tommy, and he asked James like, so what you gonna do with that nosy behind security person? He was like, I don't know. I think I don't know if I'm gonna kill him, but he may be useful. But as it goes, yeah. Is a little hiccup in your plan, bruh. So he tells Milana, you know, I no longer need your services. He was like, dang, you just gonna fire me like that? Like, what's up? And he was like, oh, you finally killed Lobos. And of course, you know, Ghost, he does that little turn of the head. He was like, what you talking about, Willis? So he pretty much laid it out. Like, what do you feel about Milan revealing himself? He said you was paying so much attention to Lobos that you forgot about little old me. How disrespectful.
Right, and you had already disrespected him. It was just so fire, so brilliant. I'm so disgusted by the Power Writers for doing what they did with regards to Milan. Just, oh man, the fumbles that you make.
But yeah, Ghost found himself. He thought he was kind of coming out. The blender was being turned off. No, the next speed was being turned.
Right, they already poured that slushy out. Now they just.
Oh man,
making a whole nother drink.
Your boy, dang, that was fire though. So of course, Ghost goes back to report to Tommy, and Tommy was like, "Bruh, are you serious right now? Like you slipping?" So he's like, "All right, we just gonna have to kill Milan." He was like, "Bruh, I just killed a crazy behind Connect. Like I'm not emotionally available and ready to kill another crazy MF like." Vladimir done peep game. Like he told me how this Milan dude is crazy. Like it ain't gonna be that easy. Was Ghost unhinged? Like really thinking he could just kill Milan and just be free again?
No, I mean shit, that's what it came down to.
Yeah.
He was on it.
But Tommy, you know, he made some valid points. He was like, you don't know nothing about this man. You don't know where he stay at. You don't know nothing about him. Like, how you gonna kill somebody you are clueless about? And he knows everything about you. And he also mentioned, like, my family's at risk. He was like, well, Tasha, she always got her head on a swivel, but Angie, that's your weakness, bruh. Like, that's gonna be a problem. So Ghost is like, I'm gonna handle it. And I think Tommy thinks that Ghost was gonna try to kill her, but I don't know. I don't know if he ever thought that Ghost would be able to kill Angie. Do you think Tommy ever would think
even
Ghost?
Tommy ain't that stupid. Me watching this show, man, is really putting a battery in my back, man. I can't wait till my characters come back. Ghost was such a sucker. We got to get out of this season 3. Look at his face.
I don't even realize how pitiful it looked.
Right, he just looks sad, like he about to cry, bro. God, my boo had one little fumble with a bodega clerk, and everybody want to come on, where all that at? Come on, power community. Where's our DeMarcus? Where the Outlanders? Come on, give me something.
Oh, poor little Ghost.
Give me something, man. Look at this man's face. He about to cry.
Yeah, he's definitely about to cry. He gonna cry in the car.
But I can't get out the game for nothing.
It's part of the game. Sorry, Ghost. Oh, so Tommy's over there going back to the same spot, Harley's burial, just all depressed. And I could sworn I could have bet money on the fact that they was going to find Holly's body. Like, he was just going there too often.
No, they know how to dispose of bodies.
Yeah, but you telling them to let Lobos be stinking on the side of the road.
That's what they end up doing.
I know. Oh gosh, that's hilarious. So this is do you want to discuss this?
This is Ghost letting go of Angela, and she's pleading, I love you. No, Jamie. And he letting her go. Such a sucker, man. Come on, man. It's disgusting. Trying to keep her alive. Lobos wasn't thinking about this. I mean, Milan wasn't gonna do nothing to her. She a fed. He ain't stupid.
Yeah, that's true too. I didn't think that far if Milan would have.
Man, Milan was smart. He wasn't gonna do nothing to her.
That's true.
But he should have just let her go, man. Just stop it with this hype, with this BS, man. Oh, y'all ain't been locked in since hype, man. This is just he dumb, bro. Dumb. But since he's a man, you know, nobody gonna stick it to him like they do other characters.
I get it. You know, you got it. Rock, you know, it's a double standard. But Ghost, he couldn't take that chance. He could not get.
He is a hell of an actor. Look at that bottom picture, man. That man about to die. That man about to.
Where's his things? Where's his things? Where are the awards? I think he got an NAACP Image Award, but he needed all the things. Y'all played with power, and they discussed that.
I'm feeling bad for him now, man. Like,
you was feeling bad.
Life is over.
You feeling bad for somebody, Brillo?
Look at him.
Let's write
this down. That ain't Ghost.
It's 12/14/22 at 8:54. Brillo feels bad.
Right, he hugged Angela way longer than he hugged Tariq. He's trying to push Tariq off him. I can't stand Ghost.
Now you can't stand him.
This is bringing up a whole bunch of memories. I'm glad I did this rewatch. Ghost was a sucker. I'm about to get on back. I'm about to do a video.
You over here with a whole emotional roller coaster.
Out my top 10 fan. He was a sucker. He pushed his son away and look at him at the top. You got what you deserve, dog.
Oh gosh, yes, that's facts. And you know, she wasn't no better though. It was real telenovela up in this scene. Like she was like, no. You know, we can make it work. Like, you know, I know you love me, Jamie. I know you love me. Like, girl, shut up. You want a gangster not? Because if you want to be 10 toes down, you would be riding for him instead of playing around, acting like you cop halfway. Like, girl.
Straight up sucker, man.
Because, you know, he plays it off. He was like, you know what, Tariq tried to run. And it's funny because he tried to use the truth. He was like, well, Tariq, you know, he tried to run away. So I got to realize, you know, my family's important. You know, this would never work. And of course, you know, she's trying to, you know, beg him and plead him. And oh my God, it was so much hurt. And just, it was sad, y'all. It was sad. Angie over there in a low-key fetal position, y'all. Look at this. Look at your mans. Look at your mans.
Look at Angela. Oh my goodness.
Look at your mans. Oh my God. He
This
never
would
showed that
never
much
be-
emotion about
This will
anybody
never
else.
be Rock. Never.
What did you say?
I said this will never be Rock.
Yeah, you're right. She is stone cold killer.
Crying over Sim. Can you imagine Rock crying over somebody like this? If it wasn't Kanan getting, you know what I'm saying, dying or Lulu dying or something.
I don't even think she'll do that.
Right, Lulu died, she might just light up a Newport.
One little thug tear, one dry tear. Yes. He crying with his mouth wide with no sound. You know how you get that whooping? That whooping that hurt real bad. You can't even say nothing.
Man, I'm mad. I shouldn't even watch this season, man. I should have just passed because this is like
no, because you have to remember these things to move
that,
forward.
James St. Patrick is a sucker, man.
Oh God, it was so hilarious, y'all. Oh my God, but yeah, he was distraught and he was listening to Angie on the other side of the door. She was boohoo crying. It was hilarious. Oh God, she didn't care about them neighbors or nothing. She was like, I am sick. Cue Mary J. Blige, cause yeah, a girl down bad. They try to be strong in the bottom, on the top right. You know, I see you, Angela Valdez. Like, boy, shut up. Just to do what you're doing down there. He wanted to open that door. He wanted to go through that door again so bad, Brillo.
Disgusting.
Goes with the ugly cry. Yes, Rock would slap her own self and she cried. She was,
I don't even think Rock ever cried. She too hard on these fools, man. Y'all better put y'all just sexist, man.
yeah, you may need to. I don't know if you got to reverse that countdown you did, but
she was already number one.
Oh no, I ain't mad though. I ain't mad, y'all.
All right, okay. He gotta.
Yeah, you know how I love this part of like his acting. He just get it together. Woosah, num your horn ringing cure. Gotta get it together.
At this point, just go back to Tasha, bro. She'll take you back like it's nothing.
That is fact. She definitely would have been open.
Hey, look, I moved it back in. I dumped Angie.
Yeah, she definitely would take him back. I was just playing, girl. I was just testing you, see if you real or not. DeMarcus said Rock pulled the strap on Symphony. Ghost will never pull it. Hell no.
I'm still mad Rock ain't smoked Symphony.
What? You wanted her to kill Symphony?
I didn't at first, but now I'm like, y'all might as well just hate her for real. Just give her something to hate.
We need Ghost's post season 2 of Raising Kanan Thoughts, because I can see you like changing a few of your views. You need to revisit and just like, you know what? I feel some things about this after a month or two of being gone.
He losing not. But he is.
He is a loose end though. So
this was not a good season.
No.
For Ghost.
Try luck again. But yes, y'all, that was pretty much the episode. Like, a lot happened. Lobos is gone. Now Milan is going to be cooking. The next episode is going to be hilarious. Ooh, Ghost is going to be taking more L's, and I'm low-key tired of it. Like, here we get a win, no matter what.
This is crazy, man. I want you to try to remember this. I know it's going to be hard, but when Raising Kanan come back around, try to remember all these L's Ghost taking. People. That's all I'm saying.
Thank you, DeMarcus. Thank you. Well, that's pretty much it, y'all. Of course, be back next Wednesday for episode 7. Milan will be paying Ghost a nice little visit. That's going to be fun. Check me out. If you watch the BMF documentary or if you're interested in that, I'll be going live at 9:30 tonight. So in about 30 minutes, be back here for the season finale review of BMF. And yes, stay tuned. I have some things I'm working on, but bear with me. My schedule changed outside of YouTube, so I'm trying to, figure some things out. But I appreciate y'all always coming through. Brillo, what you got coming down the pipe?
Oh, tomorrow got a new show coming. Sucker Simp Hall of Fame, the show.
Oh, snap.
I'm going in on Ghost. I just had the idea. I'm going in on it. Season 3 blunders.
Oh man,
but I gotta show her show tomorrow. I don't know what it's called. I don't even know what it's gonna be about, but it's gonna be fire. Lock in.
All right, y'all. Y'all heard the man. Y'all heard the man. Make sure y'all like this video. If you're not a subscriber, please. It don't hurt nobody. It's free. It don't hurt nobody. Like, come on. All the options for you. Great content. If you're not subscribed to Brillo, check him out. Subscribe to his channel. But yes, y'all, catch me 29 more minutes, BMF. And then if you're interested in power, of course, you should be watching this next week, same day, same time. And yes, have a great one. If I don't see you then, toodles.
Peace.